along with the legendary Coach Chuck Kyle that you heard there. I'm Dave Scozen. We have Andy Jardy at the desk with us now. And Andy, Hawken, and Perry. Hawken had only lost once, but they lost tonight to a 7-2 Perry Pirates team.
Yeah, this is a Perry team that's red hot right now. Came into this one 5 straight in a row, now 6 in a row. This game was over quickly. They got up to a big lead in that first half. 3 touchdowns early on from Trefsker, made it 21-3. They rolled 55-10. They now are CVC Chagrin Division champions. They'll get a first-round bye, which is everything you want at this time in the season. You get to sit back there in Week 11 and just watch the chaos unfold, root for the upsets, and see who you get. But this was a great matchup on paper, but Perry has just been playing on a different level here down the stretch.
Coming into tonight, Hawkins' only loss was in overtime by 1 point, and they were a team that put up a ton of points all season long. They had some defensive issues, but tonight the offense sputtered a little bit for the Hawken Hawks. Uniontown Lake, here's a team that started 6-0. They lose to Massillon Jackson. They lost a couple weeks later to McKinley, and then they fell tonight in overtime to a Green Bulldogs team that got back to 500 by winning. What do you make of the direction that those two teams are headed in? Because I think Green has won 4 in a row now.
Yeah, they have, and they absolutely needed this win tonight to get into the postseason. Now they find themselves with a chance here to get it. They had to win tonight. They absolutely needed that win to give themselves a chance, and they pull off a big-time upset in Lake. Yeah, stumbling a bit here down the stretch.
Yeah,
to close
momentum
out the year.
now. Momentum is definitely switched.
Streetsboro and Cloverleaf, another battle of teams out of Division III and Division IV, but Streetsboro managed to get it done tonight.
Yeah, they did. This game never really close either. Streetsboro getting the big win, 35-7. Both these teams were already into the postseason picture, but Streetsboro finding a way to get a nice win here. And now with that win, they can go anywhere from a 1 to an 8 seed. Cloverleaf with this loss, anywhere between a 6 and a 12.
You mentioned the Perry Pirates earlier. How about the Rocky River Pirates? Their 2 losses. Lake, who we just talked about, who started the season 6-0. They wind up 7-3 in the regular season, and 9-0 Medina Buckeye, but River gets it done tonight against Bay.
Yeah, big bounce-back win for River, too, coming off that tough loss to Buckeye last week, which determined the conference champion. You're curious to see how they get up for another big rivalry game now with Bay, and they're able to get the job done.
Brecksville over Twinsburg tonight, a battle of 2 teams in different regions, but they both really needed that win to get in, it would seem like. And then Glenville, their streak in the Senate League in Cleveland is 175 in a row?
174, but who's counting,
okay.
right? Yeah, it's an impressive streak regardless.
After they were able to beat Rhodes. So that is a look at what we know for what's happening in the end of the regular season in Ohio high school football. Coach, to get your team ready for the playoffs in 10 seconds, the most important thing is?
Realize that it's a whole new season. If you lost the game right before this, doesn't matter anymore.
For Coach Chuck Kyle, Andy Jardy, I'm Dave Scozen. Friday Night Frenzy is next. Thanks for joining us on Friday Night Huddle.